Meditation, the key to inner peace. Buddhist wisdom. Have you ever felt like your mind is a rushing river, filled with worries, stress, and endless thoughts? No matter how hard you try to stay still, the current keeps pulling you along. In this noisy, chaotic world, how can we find true inner peace? Imagine a still, crystal-clear lake, calm, undisturbed, perfectly reflecting the sky above. When your mind becomes as peaceful as that lake, you not only feel a deep sense of tranquility but also gain clarity about yourself and the world around you. According to Buddhist teachings, there is a simple yet profoundly powerful way to achieve this state: meditation. Many people think meditation is something mystical, something only monks in monasteries practice. But that's far from the truth. The Buddha taught that meditation is not a mysterious ritual but a practical method to calm the mind, bring you back to the present moment, and help you connect deeply with yourself. When you sit down, close your eyes, let go of distractions, and focus on your breath, you enter a state of stillness. In that moment, you are no longer trapped in the past or anxious about the future. You are simply present, with your breath, your body, and yourself. This is the gateway to inner peace. But how do you meditate correctly according to Buddhist teachings? Is meditation just sitting still and doing nothing? And how can you maintain inner peace even when life around you is full of challenges? Today, let's explore how to practice meditation the Buddhist way with life lessons. You'll discover why meditation is not just a tool for stress relief but a key to unlocking wisdom and true happiness. Before we dive in, take a moment to comment below. Have you ever tried meditation? Or is there something holding you back from starting? Share your thoughts so we can discuss together. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more profound Buddhist teachings to help you live a peaceful and fulfilled life. Now, let's begin this journey into meditation and self-discovery. Here's a 1,000-word explanation of meditation according to Buddhist teachings, written concisely and directly. Understanding meditation the right way. Many people believe that meditation means sitting still and thinking about nothing. But this is a misunderstanding. Meditation is not about forcing the mind to be empty, it is about learning to observe and accept whatever arises within without being carried away by it. In Buddhism, meditation is mindfulness. The Buddha taught, you cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Our minds work the same way. Thoughts will come and go. But meditation teaches us to watch them without being controlled by them. What is meditation in Buddhism? Meditation in Buddhism is not an escape from reality. It is the art of being fully present. The Pali word for meditation is bhavana, which means cultivation or development. This means that meditation is an active process of training the mind, not a passive state of emptiness. There are two main types of Buddhist meditation. Samatha, calm-abiding meditation. This practice develops concentration and tranquility. By focusing on the breath, a mantra, or an object, the mind becomes stable and peaceful. Vipassana, insight meditation. This practice develops deep awareness and wisdom. By observing thoughts, emotions, and sensations without attachment, we begin to see reality as it truly is. Both are essential. Samatha calms the storm, while Vipassana helps us understand the nature of the storm itself. The right way to meditate. 1. Find a quiet space. Choose a place where you won't be disturbed. It doesn't have to be completely silent, but it should be free from distractions. 2. Sit comfortably. You don't need to sit in the lotus position if it's uncomfortable. Sit with a straight back, relaxed shoulders, and hands resting gently on your lap. 3. Focus on the breath. Bring attention to your breathing. Feel the air entering and leaving your nose. Notice how your chest and abdomen rise and fall. 4. Observe without judgment. Thoughts will come, this is natural. The goal is not to fight them but to observe them without reaction. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing in the sky. Let them come and go. 5. Return to the present. Whenever you notice your mind wandering, gently bring it back to the breath. Don't be frustrated, this returning is the essence of meditation. 6. Practice consistently. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Over time, extend your practice. Consistency is more important than duration. Common misconceptions about meditation. 1. Meditation means stopping all thoughts. No. The mind thinks just as the heart beats. Meditation is about watching thoughts, not eliminating them. 2. Meditation is only for monks. No. The Buddha taught meditation for everyone, monks, laypeople, workers, parents. Anyone can practice. 3. Meditation takes years to work. No. Even a few minutes a day can bring noticeable benefits. Like training a muscle, the mind strengthens with practice. Why meditation matters. Reduces stress. Meditation lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, leading to greater relaxation. Increases focus. Regular meditation sharpens attention and mental clarity. Develops emotional balance. By observing emotions without reacting, we gain control over them. Enhances self-awareness. Meditation reveals our habitual patterns, helping us understand ourselves better. Leads to inner peace. True peace comes from within, not external circumstances. Meditation helps us cultivate this peace. Final thoughts. Meditation is not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming more fully yourself. It's not about escaping life. It's about seeing life clearly. By practicing daily, we train the mind to be still amid chaos, to see without illusion, and to live with greater wisdom and compassion. Start today. Sit, breathe. Observe. Let the waves come and go. Learn to surf. Getting started with meditation. You don't need a special place to begin meditating, just a quiet, comfortable space. Meditation is not about rituals or perfection. It is about training the mind to be present. 1. Find a comfortable posture. Meditation does not require a rigid posture. You can sit on a cushion, on the floor, or on a chair. The key is to keep your back straight but relaxed, allowing your body to be stable without unnecessary tension. If sitting on the floor, cross your legs in a natural way. You may use a cushion to support your posture. If sitting on a chair, place your feet flat on the ground. Rest your hands on your lap or knees. The goal is not to force a specific position but to find one where you can remain still and comfortable for a period of time. 2. Focus on the breath. Close your eyes gently or keep them slightly open with a soft gaze. Bring your attention to the breath. Inhale deeply, feeling the air enter through your nose and fill your lungs. Exhale slowly, releasing the air in a natural rhythm. Observe the movement of your chest and abdomen as you breathe. Breathing is an anchor. Whenever your mind wanders, return to the simple sensation of the breath. 3. Observe without judgment. Thoughts will arise. This is natural. The mind is used to constant activity, and meditation does not aim to stop thoughts. Instead, it teaches you to observe them without getting caught up in them. When a thought arises, acknowledge it without judgment. Let the thought pass like a cloud drifting across the sky. Return to the breath without frustration or resistance. This practice develops equanimity, the ability to remain balanced regardless of what thoughts or emotions arise. 4. Start with short sessions. Beginners often struggle with expectations. Meditation is not about instant results. It is about consistency. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Set a gentle intention, not to achieve something, but simply to practice. If discomfort arises, stay with it for a few breaths before adjusting. Over time, your mind will settle more easily. And you can extend your sessions. 5. cultivate patience and persistence. Like training a muscle, the mind strengthens with practice. In the beginning, it may feel difficult. But with regular meditation, you will notice a shift. Your mind becomes calmer. You react to stress with greater awareness. You develop more patience and clarity in daily life. Do not measure progress by how still your mind becomes. Instead, notice how meditation changes the way you respond to life. Final thoughts. Meditation is not about forcing the mind into silence. It is about learning to be present, to observe without attachment, and to cultivate inner peace. Start where you are, practice daily, and allow the process to unfold naturally. Sit, breathe. Observe, let go. Meditation for facing negative emotions. We often find ourselves trapped in negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, or fear. These emotions arise naturally. But our suffering comes from resisting or identifying with them. Meditation does not eliminate negative emotions, it teaches us to observe, understand, and accept them without being controlled by them. One effective method is mindful contemplation of emotions, vipassana applied to feelings. Instead of suppressing emotions or reacting impulsively, we sit with them and observe them with wisdom. 1. Acknowledge the emotion without resistance. When a strong emotion arises, our first instinct is usually to fight it, suppress it, or act on it immediately. However, the Buddha taught that all phenomena, including emotions, arise and pass away according to conditions. They are not permanent, nor do they define who we are. Instead of resisting, acknowledge, this is anger. This is anxiety. This is fear. Allow the emotion to be present without judgment. This practice creates space between you and the emotion, reducing its grip over your mind. 2. Investigate the emotion with awareness. Once you recognize the emotion, take a moment to inquire. Where does this emotion come from? Is it as overwhelming as I believe it to be? What thought or situation triggered this feeling? This process is not about analyzing endlessly but about seeing clearly. Many times, our suffering is not caused by the situation itself but by the thoughts we attach to it. For example, if someone criticizes you, the real pain often comes not from the words but from your own thoughts about being judged or not being good enough. If you feel anxious, it may come from clinging to a future outcome that hasn't happened yet. By observing emotions directly, we begin to see that they are not as solid or powerful as they first appear. 3. Observe the emotion without identifying with it. A powerful technique is to observe emotions as an outsider, watching them arise, exist, and dissolve like passing clouds. Imagine sitting by a river, watching leaves float by. Each leaf represents a thought or emotion. You don't need to grab them, just let them pass. Alternatively, visualize your emotion as a wave in the ocean. The wave rises, peaks, and inevitably dissolves back into the sea. This practice helps you break identification with emotions. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are the observer of these temporary experiences. 4. Use the breath as an anchor. Whenever emotions feel overwhelming, return to the breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose, feeling the air filling your lungs. Slowly exhale, releasing tension with each breath. Stay with the natural rhythm of breathing. Breath is always in the present moment, while emotions are often tied to past regrets or future worries. By focusing on the breath, you create a stable center amidst emotional turbulence. 5. Remember the nature of impermanence. In Buddhism, the concept of anicca, impermanence, is fundamental. No emotion, no matter how strong, lasts forever. When experiencing a painful emotion, remind yourself, this is impermanent. It will pass. I have felt this before, and it has passed. I am not defined by this feeling. By deeply understanding impermanence, emotions lose their power over you. You realize that even the most intense storm in the mind eventually calms. 6. Cultivate compassion toward yourself. Often, when negative emotions arise, we add another layer of suffering by blaming ourselves for feeling that way. Instead, treat yourself with kindness. Imagine speaking to a dear friend who is struggling. What would you say to them? Offer the same kindness to yourself. Silently repeat phrases of self-compassion. May I be kind to myself. May I accept this moment as it is. Understand that all beings experience suffering. Your emotions are not a personal failure, they are part of being human. 7. Apply this wisdom in daily life. Meditation is not just a practice on the cushion. It is meant to transform how we respond to life. When you notice emotions arising during daily activities, pause for a few breaths before reacting. Recognize the emotion without suppressing or indulging in it. Choose a skillful response, one that aligns with wisdom rather than reactivity. Over time, this mindful approach creates inner stability, allowing you to remain calm even in difficult situations. Final thoughts. Meditation does not remove negative emotions, but it changes your relationship with them. Instead of being trapped in suffering, you develop the clarity to observe, understand, and let go. When emotions arise, do not run from them. Sit, breathe, observe. Let them pass like clouds in the sky. This is the path to true peace. Meditation in everyday life. Meditation is not limited to the time you spend sitting in silence. According to Buddhist teachings, every moment in life can become a meditation. The true purpose of meditation is not to escape from life but to be fully present in it. By bringing mindfulness into daily activities, we transform ordinary moments into opportunities for deep awareness and inner peace. Here's how you can integrate meditation into daily life. 1. Eating meditation. Savor every bite. Eating is often done mindlessly. We rush through meals, distracted by thoughts, conversations, or screens. But food is not just nourishment, it is a gift from nature. From the labor of many hands, and from the conditions that made it possible. To practice mindful eating. Pause before eating, take a moment to appreciate the food in front of you. Recognize its origin, the effort behind it, and the nourishment it provides. Observe the food, notice its colors, textures, and aroma before taking a bite. Chew slowly and fully, feel the texture, taste, and temperature. Be present with each bite. Eat without distractions, avoid looking at your phone or multitasking. Let eating be a meditation, not just a routine. By eating mindfully, you cultivate gratitude, improve digestion, and deepen your connection with the present moment. 2. Walking meditation, connect with each step. Walking is something we do every day, but rarely with full awareness. In Buddhist practice, walking meditation, kinhin, is a way to bring mindfulness into movement. Every step can be an opportunity to reconnect with the present moment. To practice walking meditation, walk slowly and deliberately, focus on the sensation of your feet touching the ground. Feel the connection between your body and the earth. Breathe with your steps. You can coordinate your breathing with each step. Inhale for 3 steps, exhale for 3 steps. Be fully present, instead of rushing to your destination. Enjoy the process of walking itself. Notice the breeze, the sounds around you, and the rhythm of your body. With practice, even a short walk to the grocery store or from your car to your home can become a meditation, filling you with calm and clarity. 3. Working meditation. Focus fully on the task at hand. Most of us spend a large portion of our lives working, but work often becomes a source of stress. The Buddha taught that suffering arises when we resist what is happening in the present. By bringing mindfulness to work, we turn it into a spiritual practice rather than a burden. To bring meditation into work. Give full attention to what you are doing, whether you are typing an email, cooking a meal, or having a conversation, be present with that one task. Let go of distractions. Instead of multitasking, focus on one thing at a time. Take mindful pauses. Before switching tasks or reacting impulsively, take a deep breath and center yourself. Accept work as it is, whether a task is pleasant or unpleasant, approach it with equanimity. Work is simply a practice ground for mindfulness. By working mindfully, you reduce stress, improve efficiency, and find meaning in even the simplest tasks. 4. Breathing meditation, a moment of stillness anywhere. Breath is always with us. It is the anchor to the present moment, the bridge between body and mind. No matter where you are or what you are doing, you can return to your breath. To practice mindful breathing, take a slow inhale through the nose, feeling the air fill your lungs. Hold for a moment, simply observing. Slowly exhale, releasing tension with each breath. Let the breath flow naturally, without forcing it. Whenever stress, anger, or anxiety arises, pause and take a few conscious breaths. This simple practice can transform your emotional state within seconds. 5. Listening meditation. Deep presence in conversations. We often listen just to reply, not to understand. True listening is an act of meditation, a practice of deep presence. To practice mindful listening, be fully present, set aside distractions and focus entirely on the person speaking. Listen without judgment, don't form responses in your mind while the other person is talking. Simply absorb their words. Observe your emotions, notice any reactions arising within you, but don't let them control your response. Respond with awareness, instead of reacting impulsively. Take a breath before replying. By listening with mindfulness, you strengthen relationships, cultivate patience, and develop true compassion. 6. Mindfulness in routine activities. Daily life is full of simple tasks: washing dishes, brushing teeth, drinking tea, cleaning the house. Each of these can be turned into meditation with the right awareness. Washing dishes, feel the warmth of the water, the texture of the soap, the movement of your hands. Instead of rushing, treat it as a calming ritual. Drinking tea or coffee, savor the aroma, the warmth, and each sip with full attention. Getting dressed, notice the sensation of fabric on your skin, the movement of your body. When you approach daily tasks with mindfulness, they become moments of peace rather than chores. 7. Falling asleep meditation. Letting go at the end of the day. The way you end your day affects the quality of your rest. Instead of replaying worries in your mind, use bedtime as an opportunity for meditation. To practice sleep meditation, lie down comfortably and take a few deep breaths. Scan your body from head to toe, releasing tension in each area. Observe your thoughts without attaching to them, let them drift like clouds. Repeat a calming phrase silently, such as, "I let go. I am at peace." By practicing mindfulness before sleep, you calm the nervous system and improve the quality of your rest. Final thoughts. Meditation is not something separate from life, it is life itself. The true path of Buddhist practice is not about escaping from daily reality but bringing wisdom and mindfulness into every moment. By making meditation part of everyday activities, you cultivate inner peace without needing a special time or place. Ordinary moments become extraordinary when experienced with full awareness. No matter where you are, whether eating, walking, working, or resting, pause, breathe, and be present. This is meditation in its truest form. Conclusion: inner peace is within you. Inner peace is not something distant or unattainable, it is already within you. Meditation is not just a practice, it is a way of living. It teaches you to face life's ups and downs with calmness, clarity, and wisdom. Instead of being controlled by emotions, You learn to observe them. Instead of being overwhelmed by stress, you cultivate stillness. The journey to inner peace begins with a single step. Start today. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can bring a profound transformation to your mind and heart. With time and consistency, you will notice greater awareness, emotional balance, and a deep sense of well-being. Remember, peace is not found outside, it arises from within. Every breath, every step, and every moment is an opportunity to return to yourself. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Life Lessons for more valuable Buddhist teachings. Thank you for watching, and may you always be at peace.